Hello, this is PDX Relentless here, and I wanted to do a quick overview of the TELEMANIA Star Trek The Next Generation Infrared Phaser Remote. That's a mouthful right there. This is definitely a product of the 90s. I think this came out in the early 90s. Actually, when batteries popped out. And possibly even late 80s. This device is a remote control, so you can control TVs and VCRs, I believe, and even certain cable boxes with it. The other nice feature about it was, in addition to being a universal remote control, it also had a little toy function on here that did a few different functions, which were basically phaser blasts and some LED sounds. So while I look for this other battery, let me go ahead and try to show you what this can actually do. So this is a full feature universal remote. I'll try to get some quick shots of it real quick. So all your standard buttons, volume, channel, VCR buttons, reverse, forward, backwards, play, your general buttons are up here for, like, you want to switch to your VCR and control it, or your TV cable, your power button. We'll discuss this button over here in a moment. This is a switch between standard universal remote mode and play mode. This is the battery compartment. I bought it without the door, so that's an issue, because that's really what's holding the batteries in place. This is the programming button up here. So with this, you'll be able to program your keys, depending on if you have a Sony device or whatever your device is, for manual programming to the right TV or device. Okay, so when it's set to the play mode, which is shown right here, you actually can play around with it. There's 5 dedicated buttons: the power, volume up, volume down, channel up, channel down, all become little phaser buttons that you can use to play around with. The other thing as well is the LED over here will light up when those buttons are pressed. So the power button is dedicated to 2 short beeps, and it doesn't sound like 2 beeps, but whatever. The other part now is volume up is 2 blasts. Volume down is 2 blasts and an explosion, if you heard that. Okay, let's move over to the volume plus button. That's 2 full blasts, and then the volume down button is 2 full blasts and an explosion. Makes me sound all Star Trekkie now. Get him, Riker. Oops. Alright, so that's enough with that. But that's really all you get as for the toy function of it. The rest is a fully functional 3-device universal remote control. So if I wish I had the back door, that'd be kind of nice, but these are getting harder and harder to find. They were pretty common, a number of years ago, but market's starting to dry up. So I wanted to make sure there was another video posted on it, and there it is. So now I think that is it. This is the TELEMANIA Star Trek The Next Generation Infrared Phaser Remote Control. This is a universal remote.